Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Springs Golf Club here. Yes, it's the third event on the Trilby Tour. What a season we are having so far, and what a day we've got as well. I've got to say, oh my word, this looks sensational. It's the Championship of Oxfordshire. We are about to get things underway. The first tee shots are going to be played very, very shortly. So let's just go find out how the players are feeling ahead of this one. Who's going to get to the grand final at Dundonald Links in September? No, if it's just me, I'm seeing a little bit of double, it looks like, over here as well. How are we feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, feeling good. Got my brother on the bag. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Almost twins, almost.
We are twins, in fact.
Well, come in. Let's have a quick chat. Now, am I right in saying this is your home club?
This is, yeah. We've played here a lot. It's a very, very good golf course. A lot of gettable holes out there. So, looking just to attack as many as we can.
You've got the driver out, of course. Par 4 to begin with. What are we expecting at the first? Because our first time.
Trying to go for the green. Trying to start off hot.
Going to go for the green.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We had a bit of a laugh over there. Look, best of luck. Thank you so much, Thomas. Someone who's not going to be going for the green. Philip,
yes, yeah.
How are you feeling ahead of this?
Very well. Yeah.
Are you a bit nervous? You don't look like a nervous man.
I'm past all that rubbish. Yeah, it is as hard as I can.
How does it feel to be about to prepare to tee off on the Trilby Tour?
Fantastic. Yeah. We had a round together yesterday, and it kind of went reasonably okay. Some really bad holes and some really good holes.
Where did it not go so well?
Sixth.
Okay, but now you've learned, you're going to make a change.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah.
And who have we got on bag?
This is Owen, my son.
Owen, are you? He's a good player.
He is, yeah, he is.
Off 3, I say. Yeah.
He is, yeah. No, he's.
Today's that day.
Yeah, he's. You haven't played for a long time, has you? No. You just started.
This basically is my first tournament for 12 months.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so, yeah.
Well, we are delighted to have you on the Trilby Tour. Best of luck as well. It's going to be under the camera, so no pressure there. Ash, come on, come join me. Let's have a quick chat, shall we? Because we only saw each other last week, didn't we? So sorry you've got to put it on my face again. We were just talking actually on the walk up here, the condition of the course. I mean, viewers can see it for themselves, but my word, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, we acquired the course in 2017, and I think today is the best condition I've ever seen it in. Sean and his team have done an unbelievable job, condition-wise, fairways, greens running at 10.5. It is the best I've seen it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the guys get on.
It's going to be great to watch. Now, we very kindly last week we gave away a 4-ball at KP, didn't we? You very kindly said we can do the same again, didn't you, here for the Springs GC? So if you do want to win a 4-ball here, very, very simple. All you've got to do in the comments section at Golf by Darwin Escapes, or wherever you're watching this broadcast. We are live, of course, across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn. In fact, all over the world. We'll come to our broadcast partners a little bit later. But wherever you're watching this, just comment, I love golf. That's all you've got to do. In the comments section, I love golf. Make sure you hit subscribe as well to the Golf by Darwin Escapes YouTube channel to be in with a chance. And later on today, Ash is going to pick a winner at random, and you could be teeing it up here with 3 friends or family members. And why on earth would you not want to do that? Oh, my word, it is an absolute cracker. So, of course, this is the third event so far. We were at Dundonald for the Championship of Ayrshire a month or so ago. Last week, we were up at Yorkshire, weren't we, at KP for the Championship of Yorkshire. Today is the Championship of Oxfordshire. These players are vying for a place at that grand final back at Dundonald Links in September. So today we're going to find out our final group of finalists. Just a quick reminder, of course, how it works on the Trilby Tour. There are 3 categories. Division 1 for men is for players with a handicap up to a maximum of 14.9. Then Division 2 is a male category, again for players with a handicap of 15 to 24. And then the female category is for any ladies players with a handicap up to a maximum of 28. First up on the tee will be Thomas Taylor Cross. Here, this is his home club. He plays off +1. Philip Wilson, we just heard from him as well alongside him. He plays off 3 at Glenmuir. Let's just pop the camera around, shall we? Get a feel for the atmosphere here at the Springs GC. About to get underway. Now, we're very fortunate. We get to visit an awful lot of golf clubs up and down the country, and I have to say that it's an absolutely spectacular clubhouse, isn't it? Leon is shaking his head. Look, he's saying yes, it is. One of the best that we've certainly seen. And don't forget, if you want to be coming down here to play at the Springs, win yourself a really nice 4-ball there. Get the crew down. get the band back together, come play a four ball here. All you've got to do, comment, I love golf. Sorry, I love golf. Wherever you're watching this, I love golf in the comment section. That's all you've got to do. If you're watching it live sport now on YouTube, please do hit subscribe as well, because it helps us bring you even more live golf going forward, as well as if you're watching at Golf by Darwin Escapes. A big thank you to our broadcast partners here. We are broadcasting live across the world with the likes of Women in Golf magazine, Today's Golfer, India Golf Weekly. A big thank you to all of our partners. Gearing up here, we are literally seconds away from getting underway, and we're about to get underway now.
Right, good morning gents and ladies, and welcome to the 2023 Trilby Tour Championship of Oxfordshire, held here at the Springs. Right, the first tee time is at 8 o'clock, and the first on the tee will be Thomas Taylor Cross, who in fact has the Springs as his home club.
So Thomas Taylor Cross first on a tee, and he's going to go for the green as well.
And next from Glen Gorse, Philip Wilson.
Philip Wilson up now. Just a quick, it's 341 yards for the males here off the white tees. Thomas Taylor Cross went for it, didn't he, in one? He's got trees right in the heart of the fairway. Fairway wood here for Philip. Safe, pushing right. It's going to be okay though. Stop, stop, stop.
Right, thanks very much, gents.
There we go. So your first group now underway here on the Trilby Tour. Cracking shot by Thomas, that wasn't it? It really was. I don't know if he made the green, but we'll hear from him a little bit later as well. Don't forget. Good luck, Philip. We'll see you later. We'll see you for a drink after, eh? Says he might need it. There we go. So next group about to come up behind as well. It's Kirill Bates, Oliver Ross and Paul Ronchetti. Kirill's from East Berkshire, Oliver from Wrecking and Paul from High Post. Let's go have a quick chat with some of the guys here, shall we, as well, see how they're feeling ahead of this one. Everybody's looking very dapper. We've got Oliver Ross here. Oliver, how are we feeling? Ready for this one today? And big stick out straight away, I'll see.
I see tee it high and let it fly, I reckon. Biggest face in the bag.
Now Thomas, before he went for the green. All right, doable.
Maybe
341. Isn't it?
maybe a different wind. And it's a bit moist out, so I reckon different conditions it probably is gettable.
Tell us about your home club.
It's tricky, par 66, no par 5, so enjoy coming places like this. Yeah, sort of just tough, tight, narrow, small greens.
What's it like playing on a Trilby Tour? Had a nice morning.
Exciting. Played practice round yesterday. Yeah. Got a good look at the course and.
Good, Nick?
Yeah, it's all right. Considering the weather we had yesterday, we got soaked. So, yeah.
It's been a bit of a chaotic weekend, hasn't it?
Yeah, hopefully it stays all right for us today.
Fantastic. Best of luck, Oliver. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Let's move on as well. I believe, Paul?
Yeah,
Paul, how are we doing? How are you feeling this morning? All right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Tell us about High Post.
Great little course, just in Wiltshire. Chalk downland course, so it's really good. Tough, short little course, but rough's long, so it's always tough. Just play club champ, so yeah.
You're good with the wedges then?
Yeah, got to be good with the wedges and good with the long irons, get out of the rough. But other than that, it's a good course, yeah. Great.
What are we expecting today? It's one round, isn't it? We're just going to go for this one?
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, it should be fine.
Thanks for talking to us. Best of luck as well. I wonder if we can just jump in very quickly. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Ready for this one?
Yeah, a little bit nervous, but be all right.
You play East Berkshire.
East Berkshire, yes.
East Berkshire. What's it like?
Nice. Sneakily long.
Lots of tree lined, is that?
Very,
right?
yeah, very tree lined. But beautiful. Played it Friday in the rain. It was, yeah, but it's lovely, lovely.
Nice and quiet, I imagine, in the rain as well.
There's only 4 groups out.
Perfect. I should have knit it down. Tell us about your experience so far with the Trilby Tour.
Caddy for a mate of mine last year.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
he didn't play that well. But he's playing today.
Definitely not the caddy's fault, that.
No, definitely not. Didn't give him the wrong club at all.
Thanks so much for talking to us. Best of luck out there. Do enjoy it, won't you? I'm just going to make my way round. As we know, with the Trilby Tour, our partners play a huge part of us being able to push forward and really drive this and take it to the next level. One of those partners is, of course, Glenmuir, who've been providing the clothing for all of the players. So let's just take a quick look, shall we, at their autumn-winter range, and we'll be back for the second group about to tee off. So there you go, that was a look at Glenmuir. You're just looking down the first here at the Springs Golf Club. It's par 4 to begin with, 341 yards from the whites. That's where the gentlemen are playing from. 259 from the reds. Remember, this is a mixed tournament in total with different categories. If you are just tuning in, quick reminder of how it all works. We play at 95% of handicap here. The first group went out. Thomas is off +1. He plays out at Springs. Philip off 3. The next group about to go out: Kira Bates, Oliver Ross, Paul Ronchetti. We just heard from all 3 of those gentlemen. They're about to get underway. So Division 1, Category 1 is for players, male players with a handicap up to 14.9. Division 2 is for male players with a handicap of 15 through to 24. And then the ladies category is for any female players with a maximum handicap of 28. That is how it works on the Trilby Tour, and I believe it's the top 4 or 5 or so will then make their way to that grand final in September at Dundonald Links. You will be able to watch that one live as well. So next group is your 8:10 tee time. We are very shortly about to get things underway here. And yeah, we're just looking down first, and it looks absolutely splendid. Throughout the course of the day, we've got a lot of action coming up for you. The next broadcast will be at one of the par 3s. I haven't decided which one yet, to do a spot at hole-in-one hunting. The point of today as well is, if you have got a friend or family member tuning in, you're tuning in, and you want to see them, you will. Every single player will have at least one shot captured live today. So we're going to bring you a series of broadcasts. We're not going to stay live for the entire thing, but we've got at least 4 or 5 hours of live golf throughout the course of the day to bring you, and every single player will have at least one shot captured live. So if you are tuning in to see a friend or family member, please do stick around, because you will see them. If you do want to check out the tee time or the leaderboard, or just want to find out more about the Trilby Tour at any point, you can. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. It'll take you straight through to the Trilby Tour website. There we go. The starter is just making his way down now. It just walks in front of Leon, our cameraman, who's having a big smile. Happens, doesn't it, Leon, when you're live? He's just having a quick chat with the players, and we're about to get ourselves underway. Don't forget competition time as well. Win a 4-ball here at the Springs. If you do win a 4-ball and you've only got 2 friends, I'm available to come along as well. All you've got to do in the comments section, I know there's quite a few of you watching at the Golf by Darwin's Escape YouTube channel. All you need to do in that live chat section or the comment section, just type "I love golf." You will go into the free prize draw to win a 4-ball here at the Springs. That's it. It's completely free to enter. And Ashley, we spoke to him a little bit earlier. He's the director of golf for Darwin Escapes. He's going to pick a winner at random. Last week, Neil Devlin won himself a 4-ball at KP up in York. So there you go. Nice little treat there for Neil. Could be you as well, coming down to play at the Springs. We're in Oxfordshire, just outside Wallingford. And delighted to say, not too far from my house as well. So I am available for that 4-ball if anybody needs an extra person. And we're about to get underway for Group 2.
Right, good morning again, ladies and gents, and welcome to the 2023 Trilby Tour Championship of Oxfordshire held here at the Springs. This is the 8:10 starting time, and first on the tee from East Berkshire Golf Course, Kyril Bates.
And here is Kyril Bates.
On the tee from Wheaton is Oliver Ross.
Good start there for Kyril Bates. Up next is Oliver Ross, plays a 5 from Wrekin. A few concerned voices, but saying it should be okay. Now here is Paul Ronchetti, plays off 8, plays out a high post. Just heard from all 3 players a little bit earlier. Driver in hand, going for this one. 341 yards at the par 4 first here at the Springs. And a nice shot indeed. So Group 2 make their way out and up a relatively short walk for the par 4 first here at the Springs. And we are now well underway here, the 3rd event on the Trilby Tour 2023. As you can see, in fact, let's just pop that schedule on screen for you. Got a little image to show you of where we've been and where we've still got to go on the Trilby Tour this season. We started the campaign, of course, at Dundonald Links. Last week we were at KP, Philip Percy, just outside York for the Championship of Yorkshire. Here we are today for the Championship of Oxfordshire. And, of course, we've got that grand final coming up in September as well. That's going to be back up at Dundonald Links. So what a cracker that is going to be. And which of these players here that we're going to be seeing throughout the course of the day will be joining our other players who have already made it to Dundonald Links. One player who's already made it to Dundonald Links is Sue Miller. She picked up the ladies' title last week at KP. We managed to catch up with her after her round. Let's roll VT. Right, everybody, I'm delighted to say we have your ladies champion of Yorkshire on the Trilby Tour is Sue Miller with a score of 37 Stableford points. Sue, congratulations. How does it feel to get a win?
Absolutely fantastic. Wasn't expecting it at all.
Now you are helped a little bit. You know this place very well, don't you?
I do. I've played here for many years, and I think course knowledge has definitely helped chipping and putting today. Yeah.
I was talking to a lot of people actually. Some people who have played before we get blown over here. Some people have played. Some people haven't, and they went quite aggressive on the front nine, and then realised that actually they've got to play a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, I would say so. That's definitely. Yeah.
Now, could you have got the win without Caddy here?
Definitely not. No, thank you very much to this lady. She's taught me all I know over the years, and she's been a tremendous help, lining me up, doing everything to help me out today. So yes,
it's been a joy. We've had a right good laugh, haven't we? A really good laugh.
And that's what it's about. What is it like playing on a Trilby Tour?
It's a bit nerve-wracking, but we played in the Yorkshire League this year, and I think that sort of gave us a bit of confidence out there today. Yeah, definitely helped.
Well, congratulations, ladies. So, Sue, you are the champion of Yorkshire. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
There we go. That was Sue Miller. She won the championship of Yorkshire last week. Somebody hoping to pick up the title today is Dean Coombs. Dean, how are we feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, good. A bit nervous. First team nerves, you know.
You'll be absolutely fine. Have you got much experience around here?
No. I've had a few rounds, not many. We played last Saturday, but it didn't go too well.
Yeah, but better to get it out of the way, don't they?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What are we going for at the first? And most people have been going for driver. Is that what we're thinking?
I don't think so. No, probably lay up with an iron.
Could be a sensible choice. Could be a sensible choice. You want to get off to a solid start, don't you?
Hopefully.
Fantastic. Best luck out there, Dean. Thanks for talking to us. We've got Nick over here as well. Nick, we ready for this one? Feeling good today?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Now tell us about your home club, the Ridge.
Oh, it's actually boosted now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah. It's a lot tighter. Very narrow fairways, trees everywhere.
Okay.
So hopefully it's big.
Will you be all right? A little bit of room to play with here.
Yeah.
What are we going for off the first?
I was going to hit a driver, but I'm thinking iron just past the trees.
Yeah.
Keep it in play.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Solid, eh?
Yeah, hopefully.
What's it like being part of Trilby Tour?
Yeah, good. I've been waiting for a few years to come on it, but yeah, glad finally here.
It's a pleasure to have you here as well. Best of luck out there, Nick, as well. Let's just jump over here. We've got Martin here. Martin, how are we doing? How are we feeling this morning? Ready?
Yeah, pretty good actually. Yeah, excited.
Have you got much experience around the spring?
I used to be a member here about 20 years ago, so it's changed a lot, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, we'll follow you then. You're a good man to follow.
I'm not sure you'd want to do that. You might not have enough film.
Oh no, we'll be fine. Have you played Trilby Tour before?
Never played it before, no, first time.
What have you made of your experience so far? That's early
superb. No, it's really, really good. Yeah, everything's done in the right way, and it feels really exciting.
Excellent. You've got a big smile on your face, man. That's what we're like. Best of luck out there. No, it's worse things to do on a Monday, ain't there? Yeah, absolutely. Very well said. Let's just move around a little bit, shall we? You can probably see the second shots of the group ahead. Kirill Bates, Oliver Ross and Paul Ronchetti. They've just teed off, of course. That was Group 2 out. We've just been chatting to your Group 3, your 8:20 tee time. Nick Nawotny, Martin Whitaker and Dean Coombs. They're all getting themselves geared up and ready to go. Just remember, today every single player will be captured live at some point. So if you do have a friend or family member playing in the field at the Championship of Oxfordshire here at the Springs Golf Club, you will see them. We are focusing on the first 7 or 8 groups, though, so far this morning. The 8 o'clock time we've gone out, the 8:10 you're just looking at right now, down the middle of the first fairway. And we've just spoken to Nick Nawotny, Martin Whitaker and Dean Coombs in your third group. We're going to follow this group down as well, actually get a real first look at some of the action here at the Springs GC. It's our first time here as well, so we're quite eager to have a little good look around. Par 4 to begin with. It's 341 yards off the whites, and we'll be getting underway any minute now. And don't forget, enter our competition, win a 4-ball as well. I believe we've got some text we can put on screen for you. All you've got to do is just comment, I love golf. That's it. Wherever you're watching this broadcast, we're live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and LinkedIn. All you've got to do is just comment, I love golf. You go into a free prize. It's completely free. And you can win a 4-ball here at the Springs. That's it. That's all you got to do. I love golf. Do hit subscribe as well, and it will double your chances of winning if you're watching at Love Sport Now on YouTube, or you're watching at Golf Darwin Escapes on YouTube, or at Women in Golf on YouTube. If you hit subscribe, we'll put your name into the hat twice as well as an extra thank you. It helps us bring you even more live golf. You will be able to see the Trilby Tour Grand Final in September as well, live and exclusive across our distribution network as well. The only place you can watch the golf live. It's not pre-recorded. We are literally right here, right now. It is Monday morning. It is literally 8:19 in the morning here, just outside Wallingford at the Springs. No studio for us, no pre-records. This is live. This is the emotion as it happens. We don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen, so make sure you stay tuned. Looks like we are very shortly about to get underway for game 3 here. We just need to get the bag over there on the right, the caddy, to move forward a little bit, and we will get ourselves underway for game 3, who we are going to follow down to first. Oh, it is looking absolutely fabulous. These are springs. If you've played it as well, do let us know. We want you to enter the competition, of course. It's completely free to enter, but we do want to hear from you as well. If you've played here, let us know. Second, actually, is a nice little par 3. Only 137 yards, quite a short one. In fact, the shortest one, that might be the good one to go to. Actually, we could even do a little bit of hole-in-one hunting there as well. So we're just waiting for the group ahead to move forward. You can see them just heading down to the green. It's 341 yards, so we've got a bit of wind pushing behind us, so it's downwind, so there's a bit of a chance maybe just breezing in a little bit from the right. Our first player, Thomas Taylor Cross, went for it, and here we go.
Welcome to the 2023 Trilby Tour Championship of Oxfordshire down here at the Springs. This is the 8:20 starting time, and first on the tee from the ridge is Nick Nowotny.
And here is Nick Nowotny, plays off 6. He's not actually from the ridge anymore, but used to play there. Pushing right a little bit, did go for the long iron.
Next from Haddon Hill, Martin Whitaker.
And here comes Martin Whitaker, also plays off 6 from Haddon Hill. There's a nice shot, very safe, very good shot, right into the heart of the fairway, laying it up.
Making up the 3 ball is Dean Coombs from West Hove.
And here comes Dean Coombs, plays off 9 from West Hove. That'll do, yeah. Coming around nicely into the fairway. Good shot. Now, I don't know about you, Leon, but I think it's time to go have a little look at the first here at the Springs. Take a look, we'll jump in the buggy, have a little drive down and get a first real glance at the course. So let's go get into the heart of it. Whilst we do make our way down, again, let's just hear from one of our very important partners. They are, of course, Motocaddy. So let's take a look at some of their range. Roll BT. Right, here we are, making our way into the heart of the fairway here, and it is glorious. Bit of a parkland course, there are trees knocking around, a few treacherous bunkers as well. I wonder how many times these two trees have been hit here in the middle of the fairway. I'm going to grab Ashley Pheasant. He's the director of golf here for Darwin Escapes, and let's just grab him and see if we can get some stats and figures. Ash, question for you. How many times do you think these two trees have been hit over the years?
Hundreds. 99 of them are probably from me.
If we put the camera on the tree, the one on the right has got a bit of a lean to it. Never used to be like that, did it?
Yeah, no, I get a bit of clubhead speed, so when my ball hits that tree, it's going sideways now. But no, the perfect line off this tee shot is just to the right of that leaning pine. Then you've got, I don't know, 100 yards into the green. It's a double green with a sixth. We have opened the fairway out to the left as well, so if you were to probably bail out, left is the way, and you can get it onto the other fairway as well. So right's the danger. This guy playing now is perfect, really.
Absolutely. We're stood a few yards actually back from the 150-yard marker. And let's go have a little look. Show. It's a lovely, lovely shot. It's nice to see a range of clubs coming out. We've had long irons, we've had fairways and driver all here at the first. A lovely mix of different ways to play the first here at the Springs. So this is Martin Whitaker now. Oh, it's just clipped it. Unfortunately, it's just clipped the branch of that tree there, the leaning tree. And it's taken all momentum off it. It still managed to push it forward, but it just clipped the tree. Just clipped the tree, didn't it, Ash, unfortunately?
It did, yeah. It was a great strike as well, but just caught a little bit hanging off the edge, and he's got a straightforward shot into the green from where we finished.
He has. Whilst Dean's just choosing his club, if you just turn over to the right, Leon, you'll be able to see the lodges that we've got here at the Springs. Of course, we've been to Dundonald Links Resort, we've been to Kilwick Percy, here we are at the Springs as well. If you do want to have the perfect golfing holiday, this is the place to come. These are the lodges that you can stay in. If you do want to find out more about them, don't forget you can find out. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you through to the Trilby Tour website, but it can link you straight to Golf by Darwin Escapes as well. So if you're looking for the ultimate trip, the ultimate golfing experience, and then Darwin Escapes really is worth checking out. So here we go. This is Dean Coombs' second shot. Oh, it's a bit of a wild. He's taking a hack at it on the right. It's pushed well off to the right there. And danger for Dean Coombs. We'll go get the buggy, make our way down a little bit. So I'm trying to see where Nick is. Nick's just behind the little tree there as well. So trouble at the first. This is Nick Nowotny's second shot at the par 4 first. And is it going to trickle in? I think it might just, the rough might just hold it. Yeah, it's short of the green, but to the left-hand side. No danger with the bunker there, so he's got a solid approach shot. Green is, the pin is cut well off to the left on the green, so he's got lots to work with behind it. And let's go see if we can find these ones here. What did you play there, Nick?
Pitching wedge out, didn't have any room at all. Just happy it stopped short of the bunker, I think.
Yeah, I think it has, and you've got quite a lot of green to work with behind, so actually not too bad a lie, is it?
Yeah, I was just happy I found it.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, nice. Nice shot. Oh! A little bit short, but what a shot that was. What did he have? What did Martin have in his hand there?
Just an angled wedge in there, nice and easy. Yeah, good shot.
That's how you do it, eh? That's how you do it, Martin. Bit unlucky with the tree, wasn't it? But that's more like it, though, eh? Right, we're going to go help Dean Coombs. I think he's found his ball actually, but my oh my, it's in quite a lie. Let me go get the buggy. It's taken an unfortunate hit with the trees there. Not a lot you can do though. Here is Dean Coombs having trouble at the first. That's more like it. Can it run on? Can it run on? Oh, it's not a bad effort. Difficult time here for Dean Coombs at the first. This is Martin Whittaker now from Haddon Hill. He's off 6. Oh, lovely stuff. That is how you do that, Martin. Got very unlucky with his second shot and it hit the tree. Not too bad of a bounce out, just took a lot of momentum off it. Now this is Nick Nowotny. He's had 1, 2, 3. This will be for a net par here. And he makes it. Good stuff from Nick Nowotny. It looks like Dean Coombs has picked up. Let me just grab Martin very quickly and just find out first feel. Martin, first feel for the greens here today. Not bad?
Not bad at all, no. If they keep rolling in there like that, I'll be happy all day.
The putter is red hot for Martin Whittaker. Best of luck. We are going to stick around down here. The reason being is the second tee box is there. The second green is there. This is the first green here, and it's a very short par 3. Ash, it's the shortest hole on the course, the second, isn't it?
And it's our nearest to pin hole, so the nearest to pin on this hole today wins a Motocaddy rangefinder. This was a completely new hole which was designed by Tim Lobb, well-known architect in the UK and abroad now. Short par 3, plenty of bunkers, little pot bunker to the left, so even though it is short, it's still a challenge from the tee shot.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm just looking at the marker. I think somebody's gone quite close already. If we look at that, That's going to take some beating, isn't it? Lots of prizes, of course, on the Trilby Tour throughout the course of the season. This is the third event of 2023. We've already visited Dundonald Links, we've already visited Killick Percy. Now we're here at the Springs for the Championship of Oxfordshire, and in September we're back at Dundonald for that grand final as well. You will be able to watch it all live, and not a bad effort. We've only had 2 groups through already, so I'll tell you, someone's gone close, haven't they? Look at that.
I have to come back here for hole-in-one watch later.
Definitely. So I believe if I just get my stats right for you, we are 137 yards from the white markers. It's 81 for the ladies from the reds. Lots of opportunity. It's a great place to be as well. We've got the first green just off to our right. You're now looking at the second tee box. We're still with your Group 3, Nick Nowotny, Martin Whitaker and Dean Coombs. Difficulty for Dean Coombs at the first, but solid from Nick. Martin as well. Just got a bit of an unlucky hit with the leaves in the tree on his second shot, but more than made up for it with that putt. Right, where we're stood as well, we'll just keep an eye on the ball. We've never ever caught a hole-in-one live. Could this be the day? Could it be? Could this be the moment? Not just the day as well. So here we go. Group 3 about to get underway. We do have Group 4 just strolling down the first fairway here. Looks like they're about to play their second shots. We'll catch up with them shortly. But let's stay here right now at the par 3 second at the Springs. It's the Trilby Tour Championship of Oxfordshire. In it comes. It does look good. Oh, look at that. The stop is beautiful. I'll tell you what, it was 10 inches or so away. It looks like from slamming straight into the cup. Is it going to hold? It does hold. What a great effort that is. Get the kick. Stop. Yeah, just rolls on onto the lighter rough there. It's going to be safe. No danger of it heading towards the bunker. This is the pot bunker here that Ash was talking about as well. So far, 2 solid tee shots there at the second. Oh, and another solid shot as well. 3 great tee shots, a bit of a confidence builder for these players. Let's just quickly come around to the first, shall we, whilst these players make their way down and around. In Group 4, we've got Steve Harray, James Penny, of course, you may remember from the Championship of Yorkshire, finished 3rd in Division 2, I believe, so will be back at Dundonald, but he's come out today to see if he can pick up the outright win here at the Championship of Oxfordshire. Plays off 23. Steve Harry off 8. Local knowledge as well for him. This is his home club, the Springs. And Mark Holden, also in the group, plays off 18. Here we are back at the first green now. Good effort. It's a lot of fun out there. Competition is fierce, but it's fun as well. Oh, unlucky. And don't forget our competition that we're running for you today. Grant Long has entered. All you've got to do is comment "I love golf" and you can win yourself a 4-ball here at the Springs. That's it. If you're watching on YouTube, do hit subscribe to the channel and you get a double chance of winning that prize. If you're watching at Golf by Darwin Escapes, I know there's a number of you tuning in right now. Do just in that live chat comment "I love golf," win yourself a 4-ball, hit subscribe as well, and you could be playing right here at the Springs. And if you do need an extra person, I am available. And if you need 2 people, I'm sure Ash will be available as well for that 4-ball. In it rolls. Now, I'm going to see if I can grab a word of James Penny after this. Of course, we caught up with him last week.
Yeah. Wow. But hey, sun shining.
Worst place to be on a Monday, isn't it? Is it Steve?
Yeah, yeah.
So you played yesterday, but slightly different, you're saying there.
Played Saturday in the rain
yeah.
as a member and Sunday. And they've obviously been out with the iron and the mower this morning because that was like a rocket. It really was. Something to look forward to for the rest of it. But no, it's great. They're rolling true. Credit to the green staff. Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic. Yeah, good luck, Steve. Thanks for talking to us. Best of luck for the rest of the round, and hopefully we'll see you at the end. I'm having a bit of deja vu here as well. James Penny's back. James, unlucky last week. You came so close, didn't you, in Division 2, but you're going to make up for it today, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Playing on a home territory, so it should be really nice weather.
Local knowledge.
Yeah, makes all the difference.
Now we're coming up to the shortest hole on. Of course, we've got the nearest to pin there as well. A lot of great prizes going on. What are you going to take in your hand for this one?
Normally take an 8-iron if it's at the back.
Fantastic. I'll let you go anyway. I'll let you catch up. Thanks for talking to us, James. Best of luck. We will be watching as well, so no pressure. Let's make our way back up there too as well to the first, shall we, the Group 3 just finished up. Nick Nowotny, Martin Whittaker-Dean Coombs. Of course, we saw those 3 cracking tee shots, so we'll just catch the tail end of them holing out here at the first. Just remember, if you do have a friend or family member watching, we are going to capture every single player live throughout the course of the day, so do stay tuned. We're going to bring you various broadcasts as well. It's not just going to be one long continuous broadcast, because obviously there's only 2 of us actually out in the field. Rest our weary bones every now and again and eat and drink, but we're going to bring you 4 or 5 separate broadcasts throughout the day tagged up, so you'll be able to see exactly what is happening and when as well. So wherever you're watching this broadcast now, just make sure you keep checking back in throughout the course of the day, and you'll be able to watch the Trilby Tour live and free. Oh, it drops just about, doesn't it? Down it goes. Next group, as we've just heard, are about to go. We just heard from Steve Harray. He plays off 8, local boy from the Springs. James Penny actually plays out of Haddon Hill, but he is heavily involved with Darwin Escapes, so he knows this place like the back of his hand. And Mark Holden makes up the trio. He's plays out of Mid-Kent, plays off 18, so this could be a very exciting group coming through the second. Shortest hole on the course, the par 3 here. We are going to come back as well for a little bit of hole-in-one hunting after this first session of the broadcast. It's 137 yards from the back pins. It's 81 for the ladies. Just a quick reminder for those of you tuning into the Trilby Tour for the very first time and wondering how it works. It is an amateur competition, of course, no professionals. So how it works with regards to handicap is there are 3 divisions in total. It's a Stableford competition. And Division 1 for the men is for players with a handicap up to 14.9. Division 2 is for male players with a handicap 15 to 24. And the ladies' division is just as long as any female player with a handicap of a maximum of 28 can take part in that one. So here we go, Group 4 now on the second tee on the Trilby Tour at the Championship of Oxfordshire. The shortest hole on, of course, just over 130 yards. Here we go. Ball's up in the air. I must admit, I don't have a line on it. Oh, is it going to hold? Is it going to hold? It does hold just in front of that bank. In fact, there's quite a bit of room back there, isn't it? I was looking, trying to look uphill, and it's in the light fringe of the green. So actually, good shot. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but that is going to be quite a tricky uphill putt as well. There's quite a big ridge up in front of where he's going to have to play that one, but it's safe, and that's the important thing. Second shot now. This is Steve Harray. I caught it up on the right. I can see it. It's okay. Get the wedge out there. Green. The pin is cut quite close to the back. And as Ash was saying as well, this is a nearest to pin competition. Win a Motocaddy rangefinder at this hole. And that one looks like it's gone quite right as well, has it? Is it going to kick on? Oh, right into the middle. Apologies, I lost line on it. Good shot, right into the heart of the green there. Lovely stuff. There you go, Group 4 have teed off at the second. We're going to make our way back down to the first as well for Group 5. Whilst we do and head on over there, let's just hear from another one of our partners. Although the sun is shining today, you just never know in England, do you? At any point, it could rain. And if it does rain, you're going to need some wet weather gear out on the course. Let's hear from our partner, Sunderland of Scotland. Roll VT. Five. Right, we're back here at the first. We're now with Group 5 here, 8:40 tee time. Sean Trollope, Steph Brown and Mo Jotham. Sean Trollope plays off 7, so does Steph. Mo's off 6. Sean plays out of Verulium. Steph plays out of Michelova, and Mo from Lillybrook on the green here. Slow down, slow down. They're finding quickly, aren't they? These greens are running pure today. We just heard from Steve Harray, and he said completely different conditions. He played here Saturday, I believe he said, and yesterday as well. And the course is playing completely different today, as it has done over the weekend. Of course, quite treacherous weather, wasn't there, over the weekend? A lot of rain in Oxfordshire yesterday as well. But as you can see, blue skies, quite a bit of wind. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily say it's overly warm. I'm comfortable in my mid layer right now with my Trilby Tour t-shirt on underneath. I wouldn't necessarily want to be in shorts and t-shirts just yet. That might come a little bit later, you never know. Hopefully it will. We are in middle of July after all. pushing left there. Again, it's always difficult at first, isn't it? Just finding their feet with these greens. And it drops. Oh, unfortunate there. Right, so the players make their way off. First, so we just grab a quick word with one of them and find out whether the nerves are starting to settle now that the first hole is complete. We're just going to commandeer someone. We've got Sean here. Sean, let's just have a quick chat. Your first hole's complete now. Is that the nerves settled?
That was the most nerve-wracking first tee shot I've ever had, I think.
Well, you're lucky we weren't down there then.
I was quite glad when you walked off and followed the group ahead, to be honest.
Tell us about your experience with the Trilby Tour so far. I know it's early days today.
Watched a lot of it previously when it was on Sky Sports. This is my first time playing in the event. So yeah, I think a couple of these guys that I'm playing with got previous experience. So yeah, first time for us. So yeah, it's been
how well do you know the Springs? You got much experience?
First time was playing here yesterday in the practice round. We obviously had a lot of rain, so hopefully the weather will hold up better today.
Short par 3. What are we going for? What's coming out the back?
Oh, I don't know. Some sort of wedge, I imagine. Yeah, check the yardage.
Sean, I'll let you crack on. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. Just a very quick word, if we can, with Steph as well. Steph, first hole done. How are we feeling?
Not too bad. Got rid of the nerves. That's it. So
that's the one, isn't it?
It can only get worse.
So I'll let you crack on. Those are talking to us. It's only going to get better, Steph. I'm feeling positive for you. I'm feeling positive. Right, let's make our way back up to the green, shall we? We're going to stick around at the green. We're going to stay live so we can catch a glimpse of Group 7 as well. That's after we've caught Group 7. That's when we're going to head off for a short break. Just remember, every single group will be captured live today. So if you do have a friend or family member in the field, stay tuned throughout the course of the day. It's very difficult to give you an exact schedule because it's live sport. It changes constantly, doesn't it? But we aim to roughly do about an hour on, hour off or so. So do stick around throughout the course of the day. We're going to be live wherever you're watching the broadcast right now is where you'll be able to keep coming back and watching throughout the course of the day as well. So you should get a notification of when we come back live as well. Now, if you do want to check out the leaderboard at any point, you can. The link in the body of this broadcast takes you through to the Trilby Tour's website. Then that takes you to the homepage. But if you click on like championships, I think it will take you straight through. You can find the Championship of Oxfordshire, click on the results tab, and then you'll be able to check out all three of the divisions. The group behind just making their way onto the tee now. Group 5, of course, Sean Trollope, we've just heard from him. Steph Brown, just had a very quick chat with him, and Mo Jotham as well, making up this trio. So 5 groups we have captured so far for you. Now don't forget our competition as well. Win a 4-ball here at the Springs. Let's put that text on screen as to what you've got to do. But I'll tell you as well, all you have to do is just comment "I love golf." That is it. Comment "I love golf" in the chat. Wherever you're watching this broadcast now, put it in the comments if you're on Facebook. Comment it in the Twitter section if you're watching at Trilby Tour on Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube at Golf by Diamond Escapes, Live Sport Now, or Women in Golf Magazine, in the live chat or the comment section, whichever you like, we will pick it up. If you comment in a live chat on YouTube as well, we can show your comments on screen as well. So please do show a bit of support if you've got a friend or family member playing, or just want to show a bit of love for the players playing on the Trilby Tour today. We can show it on screen. The players do come and watch it back. We just heard there from Sean Trollope, didn't we? He's been watching the Trilby Tour the last year or so. So the players do go back and watch. So please do get your messages of support in. Advice as well. If you've played the Springs, what would you do here at the par 3 second, the shortest hole on the course? What would you have in your hand? And maybe give us your advice and tell us what you would do. This is an interactive show throughout the course of the day, so we do want to hear from you. We want to get you involved as well. Is that going to hold? Is that going to hold? It just trickles off, doesn't it? But it's safe. So the first shot just off the right side of the green. We're going to stay here and watch this group hole out as well, because we keep dipping back to the first, and I actually think it'd be quite nice to see the second shots here and see if anybody can make a par. So the second shot in. It's close to you, that one, Leon. The green. Right side as well. It's going to be faced with a decent looking putt here. Fairly straight. Looks like it might go a little bit left to right, ever so slightly. But we could be on for a cracking birdie opportunity here. I think we'll have a nice look at this one. So Group 5 making their way up. Sean Troy, Jeff Brown, Mo Justin. We're going to stay here. Let's stay with this group, shall we, as they're making their way down. Group 6 are halfway down the first fairway, but we will catch up with them at the second as well. And then we're going to follow, we're just going to watch Group 7 come through as well. Every single emotion will be captured live. So if you do have somebody in the field today that you want to see, you will see them at some point as well. So just a quick reminder, after Group 7 we're going to go for a short break, but we will be back out, and of course probably here actually for our hole-in-one hunting feature, see if we can catch our first ever live hole-in-one. We've also got nearest to pin going on here as well. The player who ends up nearest to the pin will win at that Motocaddy rangefinder. I'm just going to see who it is at the minute. And it is confirmation from Ash. Paul Ronchetti at the minute is nearest to pin, and it's actually going to take some beating. I'll tell you something. Paul Ronchetti was in Group 2. He teed off at 8:10 this morning. Shot that, Steph. Steph Brown with that cracker off the tee. So currently looking Group 5 right now. Just ran away a little bit too much on it, wasn't it? It was always difficult uphill. It was always going to push left. This is Mo Jotham now. A second shot at a par 3. Second. Just going to be a bit short. Because that line was quite good though. Just need a little bit more on it. And now we've got Steph Brown with the pick of the bunch really from Group 5. To be this time. This is Sean Trollope. Come round, come round. Oh, lovely Sean. For the camera, that one. Oh, lucky. Sean Trollope, who walks off with a par at the third, at the par 3 second, sorry. Shortest hole on the course. .137 yards it is from the back markers. Steph knocks it home as well for a par. And that is that. Right, let's make our way back to the first, shall we? It looks like we had a lost ball over there on the right side. I'm not too sure who it is, but it is Group 6 we're currently looking at right now. Darren Stathersfield, Steve Black and Luke Ryan. Darren plays out of Ramside. Oh, Steve plays out of Royal Ascot, just down the road from us. Luke plays out of Staffordshire. Darren's off 8, Steve's off 24 in Division 2. Luke plays off 8 in Division 1. Ashley Pheasant has gone for a long walk off to see if he can... not too sure where he's going, actually. If he's looking for a ball, he's marching the wrong way. They're still looking for it over there. Good etiquette, allowing the other two chaps to play on. If you haven't already entered our free competition, please make sure you do. Or you've got to comment wherever you're watching this. Is I Love Golf. That is it. And you can win a 4-ball here at the Springs. It's simple. It's free to enter. It's all you've got to do. Just comment, I love golf. That's it. Make sure you hit subscribe as well. If you're watching it live sport now on YouTube, please do hit subscribe. Got a lot more golf to bring you throughout the course of 2023, including the Trilby Tour Grand Final. We've also got the ITS Tour to bring you and the Mizuno Next Gen Series live golf. It's all completely free to watch as well. Of course, the Mizuno Next Gen Series, formerly Clutch Pro Tour, and the ITS Tour Pro events as well. Watch the next generation of golfers come through. We've had the pleasure of being joined by the likes of Charlie Hull, Laura Davies, Georgia Hall, Jamie Donaldson, Marcus Armitage, Dan Brown, all of those across those tours. So you will see some big names teeing it up at those tournaments. But if you like your football, if you like your motorsport, if you like your handball as well, oh yes, live sport now. Make sure you do hit subscribe. It's live, it's free. All we ask is that you just hit subscribe. So, there we go. Group 6 now, making their way to the tee here. If you do want to check out the leaderboard at any time as well, you can. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the Trilby Tour's website. From there, you can access the leaderboard as well for all 3 divisions. Division 1 for male players with a handicap up to 14.9. Division 2 is for male players with a handicap 15 through to 24. And the female division is for female players with a maximum handicap up to 28. So there, you can check out all of those scores as they're coming in as well. This is Group 6 here at the second, so a long way to go yet throughout the course of the day. I think the last group don't go out until 2:30 this afternoon, so you can gauge from that we've got an awful lot of live golf to bring you throughout the course of the day. What a day it is as well. The sun is shining here in Oxfordshire. It's Monday morning. We're on the golf course. Is there anywhere better? I don't think so. So your 8:50 tee time, making their way up to the 137-yard par 3 second here at the Springs. Darren Stathersfield, Steve Black and Luke Ryan are your trio heading up there, getting their eye in. Just off to the to our right as well is Group 7. That's the final group that we're going to capture in this particular broadcast. As we said, if you've got a friend or family member playing today here at the Springs on the Trilby Tour, they will have at least one shot captured live. Every single player will be featured at some point throughout the course of the day. If there is a particular player you want us to go and talk to as well, we're not going to be able to talk to everybody, but we do our utmost to speak to a number of the players. But if there is a particular player you really want us to talk to, please let us know as well. This is your show. This is an interactive show. This is about bringing you guys right into it. We're trying to give you a point of view as if you were here right by the side of the course as well. So if there's somebody you want to hear from, tell us. Because if you don't tell us, there's a chance we might not go and do it. So we will speak to as many players as possible. But if you have a particular request, comment, and we can see those comments as well. Don't just do it thinking that we'll ignore it. We'll do our utmost to do what we can. If you do want to have your comments shown on screen as well, Live Sport Now or the Golf by Darwin Escapes on YouTube is the best place to get your comments in. Oh, that's wild. Hit the trees. That tree there on the right, as you're looking at it on the screen, left off the tee. I don't even know if I saw it bounce out, actually. I might go down and... yeah, did it? It did. Thank you, Leon. Yes, fortunately, Leon, our superstar cameraman, caught it. It looks like it did drop down. So Steve Black off 24, Statusfield's off 8, Luke Ryan's also off 8. Remember, it's a Stableford competition, it's a handicap. Might want to move, Leon. I know you'll be all right. I think it's going to land. There you go. It's going to roll back. Good position now, actually, on the green. I thought at one point it might have been heading towards you, Leon, or at least into the pot bunker in front. It was always falling just a little bit short, it looked like. Okay, this one's up. It's looking good as well. Get on, get on. Bit of backspin, just knocks it back, but there you go, solid tee shot indeed, right into the middle of the green, closer to the front fringe. I think we're just going to have a provisional played as well in case we don't find that from the first tee shot. Have to forgive me, I'm not sure what order they're teeing off here, but it is definitely your game 6 of Darren Statusfield, Steve Black and Luke Ryan. Oh my word, what a shot that is. I think he'll be gutted. Why didn't I do that first time? It's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. Right, let's just head over back to the first green. This is game 7, the final group that we're going to catch up with in this particular broadcast before we break off and head off for a break. And in it we have Josh Lampton, Stephen Hinchcliffe and Mark Harris. Josh plays off 9, as does Stephen, and Mark plays off 8. Josh Lampton from Weybrook Park, Stephen Hinchcliffe from Windlesham, and Mark Harris from Gloucester. I've had the pleasure of playing Windlesham myself. Absolutely lovely, lovely track there. Chip just ran a little too far past the pin there. In case you're wondering, actually, the group ahead, your game 6, we saw the ball hit the tree, did find it, has played it. Unfortunately, it just caught the long grass again and did manage to knock it a good sort of 50 yards further forward or so, but still coming up short. Oh, unlucky. Pushing right. just swung around the cut. Unfortunate. Frustration here at the first for Game 7. Josh Lampton, Stephen Hinchcliffe and Mark Harris. Quite a lot of frustration, as you can see. So, right, there we go. We'll just put the camera back on second, actually. I'll do my close out very, very shortly, but might be able to catch this group whole out before we go. So I don't want to start chattering away and disturb everyone. Back with Group 6 now. As you can see, Darren Statsfield, Steve Black and Luke Ryan just finishing up here at 2. So once this group have holed out, we are going to go get ourselves a nice cup of coffee. Big thank you to the Springs as well for their hospitality, but it was a rather nice bacon roll this morning. Oh, and he's just missed it. A couple of helicopters about to fly over in sync. Right, there we go. I believe that is that. So, Leon, if you come back to me, Group 1 actually just behind us, teed off at 8 o'clock this morning. That's actually the 6th green there, so they're motoring their way through as well. If you just come a little bit closer to me, actually, Leon, just in case there is a bit of a wayward shot. There you go. First broadcast is done. First 7 groups here of the Trilby Tour, the Championship of Oxfordshire, we have captured live. Just a quick reminder, throughout the course of the day, every single player will have at least one shot captured live. So if you do have a friend or family member playing on a Trilby Tour today, you will see them at some point. We can't give you an exact schedule, unfortunately, because it's live sport. It chops and changes throughout the course of the day. We don't know the pace of play as of yet, but what I can tell you is wherever you're watching this broadcast right now, do keep checking back throughout the course of the day. We are going to go off air for an hour and a half or so, but when we come back, we're going to be back here actually at 2 for a little bit of hole-in-one hunting. If you do want to check out that scoreboard at any time, you can. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. It takes you through to the Trilby Tour website. You can access the leaderboard that way, and in the next broadcast, we'll keep bringing it on screen for you as well. Just a quick reminder of our competition as well. You want to win a 4-ball here at the Springs, and why on earth wouldn't you want to? All you've got to do in the comment section is just say, I love golf. That's it. I love golf. That's those 3 words. That's all you've got to sign. One of them is I love golf. In the comment section, you go straight into the free prize draw to win a 4-ball here at the Springs. Ashley Pheasant, the Director of Golf at Darwin Escapes, will draw that a little bit later as well. We're going to go to a short break. I really hope you've enjoyed the early morning session here at the Springs. It's the Trilby Tour Championship of Oxfordshire, and we'll see you soon.